Hello and welcome to yet another F1 podcast episode here on the Table 7 podcast. Today I'm joined by Robin and by Ben, and we discuss Imola. We discuss a little bit about a great many things. So yeah, enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe, comment if you wish, and yeah, enjoy the video.
Is that your coat behind your bed?
Yeah.
What, the inside?
Mm.
Looked like some abstract artwork or something. Like a blanket. I didn't really know what I was looking at.
Is this on?
Yeah, Jason, get ready for the alien. Yeah.
Quick warning of some desynchronization ahead. Fucking hell.
It is indeed on.
Brilliant. Right, so I thought today we'd go for a bit more of a casual, laid-back approach to talking about F1. We're obviously going to be on our Xboxes, playing some NBA, which is a very related game to Formula One. As you want, team practice. I do have a bit of team practice, mate. Now I'm going to ask the most experienced F1 person here, Ben. What did you think of the last race, if you remember any of it at all?
It was alright. It was a while ago. I'm not sure why it was so long ago, but it was alright. It was entertaining for the first race. Huh?
3 weeks is a long time, I said.
It is.
It's a bit excessive.
Yeah,
Could have been 2 weeks easily.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. They've moved the qualifying time. They've brought it forward an hour because of the Duke of Edinburgh's funeral. So that messes up my entire afternoon because I've got the football to watch at 12:30. Qualifying.
Is it 12:30 now? Is it?
Our game is. I don't know what everyone else is. But...
Well, I don't remember seeing an announcement. They said it wasn't going to be played at 3, but then they just never said when. So.
Yeah, I think it was down to individual clubs really, because your game was obviously on Sunday anyway, wasn't it? So. Who knows? I don't know. Got a message from Cam coming through. I can't tell if he's in or out on this. Sweet. No, okay.
My money's on out.
Christ, he's got all Brexit on us. Robin, what did you think of the last race?
Oh yeah, they're all 12:30. Good but unfortunate for Supermax.
Supermax
should have won.
Yeah.
I got violated because Hamilton just bumper carted the corner every time we went round it, and then no one saw it. I had Stevie Wonder on FIA duty that day.
I remember counting sort of stupid 29 times. I think I saw on TikTok that they counted 29 times he went over the track limits, seemingly not gaining an advantage, but then suddenly winning the race.
Well, if I do it on F1, I'll get penalised straight away. It doesn't matter if I'm in last place or not. I still get done for it. Right. I don't know how the game's more strict on the rules in the real bloody sport.
Well, in the real sport, it was that as long as they're not gaining competitive advantage, they're fine with wherever they go.
Yeah, but if your lap time's shortened,
exactly. But
just cut
part
of the corner.
He's not going to do it if he's going to make him slower.
Yeah, Ben just made a good point. You're not going to do something if it's just not going to help you. You don't just do it for the banter.
He's, world champion's not going wide in that corner on accident 29 times in a row.
Exactly. It's rather stupid. I'm not really sure I agree with that. But what am I reading about what they're doing at Imola with the track limits? I think I read something absolutely stupid. I can't remember what it was now, but I'm trying to find it.
I just think you should stick to the track. I think that's a fairly good rule.
I mean,
yeah, that's pretty plain and simple.
that would help if people just stuck to the freaking track.
Just keep all four. Well, one of the four wheels on the track, and then you're fine.
Codemasters have released details for the new F1 2021 game.
You can do co-op career, can't you?
There's new tracks.
I don't really know how that's going to work.
Bus Simulator had that years ago.
Bus Simulator over F1.
It actually is better. That's the thing. Yeah, it's less toxic, but still as funny. So the game will be released on the 16th of July.
I still don't know whether I'll buy it or not. I don't like F1's one of them games. It's just like cars driving around a track. Do you know what I mean? But like this, like on FIFA, you get new players go to new clubs, so you can link like new cards with new cards. Whereas when we play online, we play on equal cars, so the colours are going to change, and there'll be 3 more tracks to select. Like, is it really worth the £50 for 3 extra tracks and different colours?
But Xbox Series X users get next-gen visuals and faster loading times.
You would hope so.
I do. That's what I've paid me £450 for. I didn't just buy this console for the banter. Looks nice.
They've got a new game engine, I think. Breaking
Back to real life F1. Do we think Mazepin will actually complete a lap this time?
Do you reckon there's odds on that?
Hashtag William Hill. Personal odds. It's quite a tight track here. I don't think he'll particularly do great things. Hashtag Mazepin.
Yeah, here we go. Your odds. Let's have a look. Oh, it's just on the whole. It's just on the whole championship. It's not the race. Race winner. What are we saying? 2,000 to 1.
What, for Mazepin to win? Stick a tenner on that.
We'll see for a points. I mean, even for a points finish, she's 25 to 1.
Just finished the race. Is that an odd?
Top 6.
10 to 1.
Winning driver. Oh,
Top
your
20.
odds.
Finished outside the top 20.
These are all outrights. I don't want outrights. I just want. Unfortunately not. I wish there was. I was looking hopeful, but.
No, I don't think he'll. He definitely won't finish the race. I don't think it's quite a narrow circuit, and it was at Imola where George Russell last year during the.
He just watching it, Rob.
Yeah, he just went. Yeah, I'm just going to go straight to the wall. And I saw a thing on Twitter during the week. It was like Kimi Raikkonen's radio when that happened, because it happened right in front of him. And his engineer was like, oh, that's an easy point for us. Take that. Good old Formula One. Never fails to surprise in one form or another.
Question is, where will AlphaTauri come this weekend after that extremely impressive performance?
Well, it's their home Grand Prix, this one. This is where they do all their testing. We've lost visuals on pen.
So, I don't know. I think they'll qualify high again. But
yeah, I think if Pierre Gasly can manage to keep hold of his front wing, I think a top 5 finish is quite realistic, to be fair.
I think they'll be up there for 3rd, I reckon.
For 3rd?
Not as in the race, in the chat, like in the whole constructors.
I don't think there's going to be a major incident at the front of the grid.
It's quite narrow there, so I think it could be quite boring.
Yeah, one thing Imola is renowned for is a lack of overtaking. So
I don't even know why they added it.
Because they got rid of China.
Well, yeah, I know they got rid of China, but it's still a boring track. Bring back Bahrain short.
Should have
put a bit of something about it.
Should put like Donington racetrack.
Top Gear circuit, probably.
To be fair, Top Gear circuit would have been funny.
Have you seen it's getting demolished, actually? So the go-ahead's been given for it to be taken down.
Why has it been taken down?
Houses.
It's a bloody airport, though.
Well, no, I think it's not discontinued, isn't it? So I think it's a bit like Long Marston. I think they're just ripping it up and sticking a load of houses on it. So get your tissues out, ladies and gentlemen. All you car fans.
But that said that, though, for the latest series of Top Gear, they changed the track.
That's probably why.
I would have thought the BBC would have put a bit more effort to holding on to a major asset, but they sacked.
The show's in the mud.
It's not that bad at the moment. It was a lot worse when we had Chris Evans and Matt LeBlanc.
Oh yeah, because that was new presenters, but boring presenters. Or at least these ones are interesting. Well, they're funny people.
Got a bit about them.
Mm.
But like having Ben present Top Gear.
It's laundry time in the Kirby household.
Pick up Debbie.
There we go. Are we expecting any more videos?
I don't know. Rolling my favours. Announcer arrives here.
Oh dear.
Ben, who do you think is going to win the race?
I think Max will get the dub.
The dub. Ooh. Ben?
Hmm?
Who do you think is going to win the race?
Well, I've got no idea. Lando Norris.
All right, then, if you genuinely think that, put a pound on him.
No, I don't bet.
Bet.
So we can't be asked.
Unbelievable.
No.
Dreadful.
You throw your money on other rubbish.
Yeah.
Dear me. You could actually get something back out of this as well. That's the beauty of it. If you're right.
If you're right, you can get a lot of things back for it.
No. I think Lewis will win again.
Boring. I don't think it's going to be a boring year this year. So there's hope that Max Verstappen or at least Sergio Perez could win this.
Yeah, or Perez.
Perez showed in the last race that he's very good at being fast and managing his tyres after coming from last to fifth. I think that's
your
quite
car just drops dead. I don't think they ever explained that, did they? They just kind of.
They just got to accept it and moved on.
Yeah, your car shut down, fella. Turn it on and off again. I mean, it did work, so.
Yeah, I can see Perez doing some bits this year. Maybe not an awful lot, but
I think he's there to get points, but not to win. Whereas Albon was there to get points, but he couldn't. So that was the problem.
Big up Alexander Albon.
What a boss.
Well, I'm sure he's a good driver.
Oh, yeah, I'm a good driver, but I don't see him in F1, do you? Because I won't win any races. It's factually correct.
That's true.
I think the most exciting thing will be what safety car we have.
Oh, that is true. What? I'm surprised I'm not betting on that as well, actually. What are we saying? It's in Italy. I'm going Mercedes, I think.
I think it's a good show.
I thought they were alternating it anyway. The last one was Aston Martin, so this one is going to be Mercedes.
It's stupidly confusing. I don't understand why they have to have two.
Aston
I
Martin.
mean, why not get a Renault Clio? Like, we might as well put a Clio on there if we're just going to tick all the boxes.
Clio can't do 150 mile an hour down the fucking pit straight.
If you tell some Renault Clio drivers that their year 10 girlfriend's just about to come out of school, they'll absolutely bomb it down their foss.
Bomb it down the foss doing 50.
Oh,
Boss is a 60.
unbelievable.
Ruben. No, I like the Aston Martin safety car. It looks very nice, and if that spec of a vehicle was available to buy, then I would take out a mortgage.
Is it a custom jobby?
Yeah, they've got
What was it?
they've got Wi-Fi in the back. They've got like 3 iPads on the passenger side.
Honestly, do.
They've got
Too
many
shaggy.
cameras. Yeah, it looks sick. They did like a tour of it during testing, and it actually looks really cool.
Better than an MG.
Oh yeah, easily better than MG. I mean, I think my phone's got more battery than an MG. You don't see the Chinese trying to sell this thing, though, do you?
It's not got as much battery. I wonder what does have more battery, an MG or my phone? It's close.
Apparently, it had an okay range of 200 miles. Not really
No
sure.
chance.
A question about the F1, going back to the topic at
Please
hand.
fill me in.
What do you think is more likely to happen? Max to complain about his car, or Mercedes to have a pit failure?
No, Mercedes pit failure easily.
Yeah, I found it funny that Bottas's failed pit stop lasted longer than Mazepin's race. That is actually a
There's
factual...
more formation laps than laps.
It's an actual fact that the 10.9 second pit stop lasted longer than Mazepin's race. I was shocked to find that out on Twitter.
At least his dad's got money, though.
Oh, yeah, I'd be happy with the oligarch billionaire as of a father. You know, gets me into F1. I'd be happy with that. Can't complain.
He's an oil money driver.
Small, squeaky voiced oil money driver.
Looks like he drives on oil.
Arg. Good one, Ben.
Thank you.
To be fair, he has done more spins than a ballet dancer, so I think that's a pretty true statement.
Who won it last time?
What, Imola? Hamilton. Because Verstappen had that blowout, didn't he? Where he was chasing Bottas down.
Oh, yeah.
His tyre
just gave up.
It just exploded. And Bottas had that bit of Ferrari debris stuck in his undercarriage somehow. And just Ricciardo finished third. Good on
Standard.
Ricciardo. Do love Ricciardo. I'm going to buy some of his merch, actually.
I'm surprised you haven't got yours on back.
What's this?
Your Rick 3.
No.
Has it arrived yet?
Oh, it has, yeah.
Stick it on then.
What did you think I was on about?
I had no idea. But, yeah. No, it's arrived. Saving it till for Sunday.
I saw somebody
just go to work.
the other day, actually. I saw it in town. Coffee, yes, unlimited minutes. Huge dub.
It's 2 weeks from...
What time does it start?
The race on Sunday? 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, isn't it?
Great. No chance of seeing that, is there? Absolutely no chance.
Are you working on Sunday?
I'm indeed. Kick-off's at 12:30, I think. 12 or half 12, I honestly don't know.
You actually at the ground?
I'm indeed. In the delightful Rotherham, New York Stadium.
I finished at 1:30, so I'm not.
I'm unemployed, so I'm fine. Right, so we have some popular requests to bets here from Skybet. underdogs. This one's called Schumacher and Russell both to finish in the points. How many? What are we thinking for that? 100-1 for that one.
Just no.
Just
No chance.
the next one is Italia.
If it involves a hat, it's going to happen.
This one is Ferrari podium, Giovinazzi points finish, and AlphaTauri double top 6.
No.
That one's
Absolutely
66
no
to
chance.
1 for that one.
Only 66.
Rule Britannia, Hamilton hat trick. So that's fastest lap, pole position, and win the race. Norris top 6 and Russell in the points.
Tempted,
50
but
to
I
1.
can't see the hat trick happening.
No, or Russell.
We've got Mr. Saturday, George Russell to finish in the top 10 in FP3 because that's relevant, and to make it into Q3 on Saturday. This is
No.
25 to 1 for that one.
Oh, I wouldn't pardon that.
We're 50p, I reckon.
25.
The grass isn't green a race match best. So Norris to beat Sainz, Stroll to beat Perez, Leclerc to beat Vettel, and Ocon to beat Ricciardo. 20 to 1 for that one.
No chance. All of them to happen.
Yeah.
Unless you had some
way.
proper shithousery with the safety car and like pits, there's no chance.
Points exacta. So both Mercs, both Red Bulls, both Ferraris, both McLarens, and both AlphaTauris all to finish in the points. 8 to
How much are we
1.
offering? Oh, no. I reckon give me 15, I would have gone for it, but
That is awfully low for that to happen without one upset.
Big
they're all very stupid.
Big Six dominance. Both Mercedes, both Red Bulls, and both McLarens to finish in the top 6 on the race day. 11 to 2.
Those odds?
What's that?
11 to 2. That one.
I'd rather bet on that one than the other one.
That's the most realistic one to have come up so far.
I mean, obviously, as they go further down the list, they become a bit more realistic. So we've got magnificent McLarens next with Ricciardo and Norris both to finish in the top 6 and either one to finish on the podium. 4 to 1.
I think that could happen.
I think that could happen. Right, we're going to take that one. I'll have that one, please. Rampant Red Bulls, a Red Bull 1-2 finish. 3 to 1.
Yeah, stick a liquid on it. Max. Super Max.
And Gridlock is the last one. Hamilton, Bottas, and Verstappen all to finish on the podium. 2 to 1.
Oh, yeah. Piece of cake.
First team to retire. Here we go. There's no shocks for who's the first team to retire. Haas. 10 to 3 for that one. It's not evens, but it's
Stick a
okay.
grand on that.
Alfa Romeo, Alpine, and Williams all 7 to 1. Robin, your predictions for the podium tomorrow? I want to say tomorrow for the race.
Yeah. We're going to go for a Super Max, followed by a Lewis, followed by a... I'm going to go for a Charles Leclerc.
Ooh. Controversial.
Leclerc.
Yeah, I don't understand that. He says, "Oh, my name is Charles Leclerc." It's not. The way you pronounce it, where he's from, is Charles Leclerc. But he's just a bit of he's a dim one, really, isn't he? I think it's going to be Verstappen, Perez, and Ricciardo I kind of have to think it's that because I've put a pound on it now. So there's that. And Ben, what do you think it's going to be?
Lewis, Max, Bottas.
Bottas, the major bot out. I see how it is. Oh, dearie me. That's fantastic. Well, there's no Cameron this week, so there's no distract to come to finish the video off. But
I can come up with one next week if you want. The Cam's not back.
Come up with one now, and it could be the main feature.
Freestyle diss track on who?
All I'm going to say is, if the Adam Cleal wants anything to go off, there should be a piece of cake for you.
Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 20.
Your random number between 1 and 20 is 14.
Who finished 14th at the last race? George Russell. So you're doing a diss track on George Russell.
Oh, I can't do it on George. He's my guy.
Well, it's just the way the cookie crumbles.
George couldn't harm a fly.
I mean, he could. He's an F1 driver.
George Russell needs to hustle. There's your first bar. Gets taken out by another driver. They might have a tussle. To make sure they hold the steering wheel, he needs to put on a bit more muscle.
This is fine.
Is he going to hit the wall? His points tally, a bit like Yuki Tsunoda, it's quite small. Fire in the booth, fire in the booth.
Sorry, Sloth, get him in.
Exactly. Big time.
Oh, dearie me. But Ben, you still haven't done your diss tracks, so come on.
Oh, for next week. I can't come up with it on the spot. Get a beat ready.
Get writing. Get the pen and paper out for the first time since year 11.
Been working on a computer for the past 3 years of his life. Copying straight out of a book.
Exactly. Rephrasing text.
Somehow getting
dreams are made of.
Well, thank you for doing this,
stuff.
boys.
No problemo. Love peace and tackers.
I really think that's F1 related, but yeah.
Love peace and tyres.
Hold on just a moment. We are not finished. There's a bit of a bonus clip at the end, a little story from the week. But thank you so much for watching. This has been the Table 7 podcast. I've been your host, Jack. I was joined by Robin, by Ben. Their Instagrams are in the description. Join me next week with possibly a guest to talk about the football. But this has been the F1 weekend. We look forward to Emilia, and I'll see you all next week. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
Just reverse to your
You missed
car.
that, Ben. He's reversed all the way down the car park to in front of my car. He's gone, I've got a wheel spin this. Tries it once, just nothing happens. It just rolls off. Reverses back. The world's tiniest squeak. Off he goes.
That's all a granny's car can do, though, isn't it? Tiniest wheel spin.
The tiniest squeak in the world.
Well, sounds of it, you need me back in the squad, so I'm sure I'll be seeing it next Tuesday.
We need a replacement for Cam, so anything brief.
And Jane.
It's fine, I can feel both of them.
Cam said to me he'll be able to